Alright YouTube, what's good? Gino checking back in for another video, and today I am going to bring you through my upper body workout and just bring you guys through the entire workout and explain why we do stuff and how I do stuff. So let's begin. Now, to kick off this upper body workout, we started with the bench press. This is a great exercise to begin your upper body workout with, since it's a compound movement. The bench press stimulates a great amount of the pec muscles, and it's great for building both muscle and strength for the chest. Now, in this workout we did 5 sets with anywhere from 4 to 7 reps. For me personally, it was more of a power bench workout day, since I want to get back to my old level of strength. Normally I would hit this weight, 110 kilograms for 5 rep sets, but this workout I managed to get 4. I suggest you pick a rep range ranging from 3 to 7 reps and vary those rep ranges between every workout. Like, for example, on Monday you do 5 sets of 7 reps with a given weight, and on Wednesday you do 5 sets of 5 with a given weight. Try to up those weights every workout and you'll make great progress on the bench press, trust me. Some tips for the bench press: always retract your scapula before you lay down on the bench. Like, squeeze your shoulder blades back and then go lay down on the bench to stay in a tight and safe position. This way you will be able to produce more power from the bottom of the rep and not mess up your rotator cuffs in the process. Always stay safe, guys. So for the second exercise of the workout, we did some lat pulldowns. On my upper body days, I always pick one vertical pulling exercise and one horizontal pulling exercise. This can vary between pull-ups, close grip pulldowns, machine pulldowns, and so forth. As long as the angle is vertical, I'm good to go. On this exercise, I stick to 4 sets of 10 to 15 repetitions, really controlling the negative portion of the movement for ultimate muscle breakdown. Try to keep your scapula somewhat retracted to keep the tension on your lats instead of using your biceps to bring the weight down onto your lats. Because losing retraction in your scapula while doing a pulling movement only makes you involve your biceps more into the movement, which is something we're not looking for. We're trying to make our back grow with this movement, not our biceps. Just stick to the isolation movements for your biceps. So next up is the incline dumbbell press. This is by far my most favorite secondary chest exercise, since it allows me to get a really nice stretch at the bottom and a sickening contraction at the top. Because you're using dumbbells, you can bring your arms in much closer compared to a barbell bench press, leading to a better contraction of your pecs. So with the incline dumbbell press, I like to stick to 4 sets of 10 up to 15 repetitions, but most of the time I like to stick to 10 to 12. Unless I can get more reps, then I'm going up to 15 repetitions. The weight was a bit too light for my friend Ching right here, so he busted out sets of 16s. He normally does the barbell incline bench press for upper chest gains, but since he joined into my workout, he decided to join in with me. So try to control the weight on the way down and perform the exercise in a controlled manner to avoid injuries. If you do this exercise the wrong way, you can pretty much screw up your shoulders real bad real quick. So stay safe, like I said. Alright, so for the horizontal pulling exercise of the workout, we did a low row machine. What I really like about this exercise is the constant amount of tension you have on your back, making it easier to get a good contraction which you can control for the duration of the exercise. if you perform it correctly though. Try to pull the handle to your belly button to fully contract the back muscles. Again, 4 sets of 10 to 15 slow controlled reps. I prefer to do this exercise with a straight back and let my arms control the weight to keep the tension on my trapezius and lat muscles. But you can also prefer to kind of lean into the motion to get a better stretch, like my boy Ching does right here. This is something you're really gonna have to try out for yourself to see which variant you like better. Keep in mind this is personal preference and both variants are absolutely fine to do. Just try one of the other and try both. Pick which one you like and stick with it. And now for the final chest exercise of the workout, to finish off the final pair of chest fibers that are left to break down, we did a machine fly. Keep in mind this is an isolation exercise, so be mindful to treat it that way. What I mean by that is you don't need a stupidly high amount of weight to get the job done in this exercise. Keep your scapula retracted as you would do on a bench press and try to really squeeze your pecs to the greatest amount that you can. This exercise is purely meant to break down some last muscle fibers after you've done your pressing motions, which are meant to build mass on those pecs. Your barbell bench press and your incline dumbbell press, or maybe your machine press, which we didn't do in this workout because I like to stick to some free weight exercises. For this exercise though, I like to stick to 4 sets of 15 reps and really squeeze the pecs on the last rep. Right, to begin our shoulder work, we started with some rear delt flies. The rear delt is a muscle that gets left out most of the time, and that's a damn shame because what most people don't realize is that the rear delt really completes your shoulder to get that 3D cannonball delt look. Often when people neglect this muscle, it also causes some gorilla action, meaning your front delts will try to they will actually overpower your back muscles, making you have a hunched forward look. You've probably seen those guys in the gym numerous amounts of times, so please do not skip out on this exercise for your own sake of aesthetics. Again, 4 sets of 15 reps a day keeps the gorilla action away. Well, not every day, but just don't skip them, god damn it. Also, a tip on this exercise is to not keep your scapula retracted as you would do on a machine chest fly. You have to do the exact opposite and keep your scapula unretracted and then perform the reps to get an even better contraction in your rear delts. Keep in mind of that tip, guys. Right, to get them delts popping, we did some side raises. Now normally I would do this exercise with the cables, but it was taken at the moment, so we decided to do it with dumbbells, which is perfectly fine either way, don't get me wrong. I only like to do the cable variant to get some more tension on the side delts. Alright, so I have a tip for side delt exercises, courtesy of my man Ching right here. Instead of grabbing the dumbbells and having your thumb in a normal grip, try gripping your thumb over with the rest of your fingers and then perform a side raise. The thing is that when you grip it with your thumb over, all the tension that you have, that you normally have when you grip it normally in your arms, all the tension you have right now is on your delts, because gravity pulls the dumbbell down, and by grabbing it like this, it puts all the gravity on your delts. Try it out, guys. Often when people keep their hands neutral, they stimulate a lot more of the front delt rather than the side delt, which is something we don't want, unless you want to turn the exercise into a front raise. On this exercise again, I perform 4 sets of 15 reps. But this can also go up to 20 reps if I'm feeling it. You know, since it's a small muscle, you can really up the volume if you want. Just make sure you use correct form, obviously, and control the exercise for the entire duration of the reps. Moving on to the arm work, I always vary between my exercise selection, but the staple is always a dumbbell overhead extension. So this could be a overhead extension or skull crushers, for example. You know, whatever you prefer. If you have any elbow issues with this kind of exercise, that's just a quick tip of mine. Grab a light dumbbell and really warm up triceps real good before you jump into the heavier weight. Because that's a mistake that a lot of people make, is they think their triceps and elbows are already warm from all the pressing and stuff. But that's not the case, because this is also a isolation exercise. So really warm up before you jump into the heavier weight on these exercises. These kind of exercises stimulate the long head of the tricep. So for this exercise I stick to 4 sets of, again, 10 to 15 repetitions. Now after that, we did some tricep pushdowns. On this particular day we were kind of playing with the grip, so we did a underhand pushdown. But normally I would do a normal grip tricep pushdown, but keep in mind both variables are fine. You know, I suggest you stick to a normal grip pushdown, since it's a great exercise to stimulate the lateral head of the tricep. And again, you know, 4 sets, 10 to 15 repetitions. Alright, so for biceps we did 2 exercises. We did supinated curls and we did hammer curls. We started off with supinated curls. This means that you keep your palms facing upwards the entire time. This keeps constant tension on your biceps. Again, I like to control the weight to break down as much muscle fibers as possible. Now for arms, I always suggest people to do 1 exercise for the long head of the tricep, 1 for the lateral head, and then 1 supinated bicep exercise, and last but not least a hammer curl exercise to stimulate the brachialis to make your arms look more thick from the front. Basically for every arm exercise, you know, I like to stick to 4 sets of 10 to 15 repetitions. Alright guys, that was the upper body workout. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel for so much more content coming really soon. I'm out guys, peace out.